Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reading for another Sagittarius artist, but this time it's not going to be a K-pop artist. It's going to be like an American singer, and it's going to be for Taylor Swift. Like that last time I introduced in my channel a reading for Britney. So yes, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking about Sagittarius season, expansion, new opportunities. And I was like, okay, I'm going to read for her and her relationship with I believe her boyfriend's name is Travis Kelce. So yes, I'm going to do this. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please don't forget to show your support. It would mean a lot to me. So yes, I placed Taylor on the left and Travis on the right. So let's see. We start with the Temperance, Five of Swords, Two of Cups, and then from his side we have the Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. And the relationship as an overall, we have the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, very interesting dynamic. It's very interesting to see Taylor's side because I haven't read for her individually, so I don't know, how she's doing like emotionally. But I think that she's trying to heal. Here with the Temperance as the first card, there's something about her. I think that for her is an everyday exercise. It's hard for her to heal from certain situations. Here with the Five of Swords, the Two of Cups, she had been betrayed a lot. Like she had been having conflicts in relationships for, I would say, her whole life. Like I know that maybe there's people that is like, oh, because she talks about it, she writes songs about it, and I guess it makes sense that she writes about it, that she creates art about her relationships because it's her way of healing. It's the way she processes these um, tumultuous relationships that she has. And I believe that it's not just romantic. I think that it's just her connecting with people. I don't know what happens, what goes on in there, that everything turns sour very fast. And I believe that there's something about the way she talks to the people that she, quote unquote, that she loves or that she cares about. I believe that I don't know why they got into these nasty arguments. Or I would say like a sort of petty behavior. And I think that even though I'm reading for her and this guy, her current partner, I believe that here with the Temperance, there's something about it, this being a repetition and this being something that is not entirely over in her life. Like she is on her path, she is on the way to heal this. But I think that there's some karmic situation with her in her relationships. And when I say relationships, I mean like also friendships, like a lot of backstabbing, I would say, and also a lot of, I don't know, just saying very awful things to each other, not actually communicating properly, not being respectful, sort of disrespecting each other, and there's a huge power struggle. There's something about it like, okay, we say very hurtful things to each other, but in the end, I know I'm right. And I say this because I love them, and I tell them because I love them. So I think that from her side, maybe she's sort of healing. She is in this process of awareness where she's trying to not be too harsh with the things that she says to him. And this, I believe that this is directly connected to, her connection with him at the moment. Like, she does recognize that she has a strong temper, that she has very open wounds, and that probably her character, even though she tries, I believe that the girl, even she meditates. Like, there's something about her with the temperance. I believe she tried therapy. She tried a lot of like ways to heal this, to recover from this, to not be like this anymore. But it's tough. It's tough for her. It's tough for her. She had a very, um, very hurtful breakups, I would say, and also like just saying very hurtful things to each other, to the people that she loves, and the people that she loved, and the people that said that they loved her. There's something about very, very hurtful things being said, and somehow those words are stuck in her mind. So she's like, okay, I'm not going to let someone else like talk to me like that. So she sort of puts herself in this very reactive mode as well, because she wants to avoid being hurt again. So I think that she's very sensitive to words. There's something about like you really need to like not only be honest, but you need to watch out for what you say to Taylor, because she can love you very much. She can treasure you, but at the same time she's very sensitive to things being said to her. She um it's like when she cares about you, she listens to your the every little thing that you say. It impacts on her so much. So you have to be careful. And at the same time, she is also like this. At the same time, she can be a bit harsh with words as well. But here with the Two of Cups, I believe that with this guy, with her current partner, there's something about her like sort of a slowing, like letting go a bit of wanting to be right all the time. Like, okay, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of, you know, because she's so sharp with words, she can cut you with words. So, she's like, we have our discussions. I know I can get, also very petty. I can get very reactive. I can say very hurtful things, but I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm really trying. She really wants to connect. It's just that her life has been chaotic. Like there's something about her, like sort of understanding that the healing is not over. It's not that and I don't think that she's heartbroken about someone. Like I don't see it. I don't think that it has to do with her, um because I think that it's not just a person that she had this tumultuous relationship or ending. I think that she has this with a lot of people. like like it's sort of her karma, like to have these tumultuous, um love or hate connections. Like it can start very well, and then it ends them being enemies. Sort of like this. It feels very intense, and also like very determinated. Either you are with her or you're her enemy, something like this. Very intense. But she's trying to be better in this connection with him. She's trying. Then from his side, we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. So I think that for him, definitely this whole experience with her, it feels like a triumph. Maybe the guy is very well. I believe he's an athlete, so there's something about him cherishing, seeing relationships or the potential of a relationship as a sort of triumph. Like it makes him feel good. It makes him feel like he has the the he has the appeal, he feels good about himself. He's like, okay, like, I'm with her, she's with me. He feels very triumph. He feels like very, like he conquered something that makes him feel very good about himself. He's like, wow, I feel so good. Like, this is great. He feels celebrated as well. He feels celebrated. Like, probably he's a guy that, just like I believe that, like all sports people or an athlete, there's something about him sort of having this mentality in all his different sides of his life, and also relationship, like seeing it like, okay, I have to win. The word winning, the word winning is stuck in his mind. For him, it's about conquering. It's about, the thrill of conquering. And if it gets hard, and if it gets like messy, and if it gets challenging, the more into it he is. So I think that for him, this is like an adrenaline rush. Um, but um, But also with the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, I think that he's slowly, like, transitioning from this very passionate and this very thrilling attitude of like, okay, I'm a winner. Um and he's sort of now studying the connection, and he's starting to observe a bit more of Taylor. He's starting to observe her, getting to know her better, observing her patterns of behavior. He's is slowly like seeing her for who she really is. Maybe they spend more time together, so he's like, you know, is sort of like getting away a bit from the initial fireworks that he felt, and now he's becoming a bit more stable, and he's like observing her. He wants to get to know her better. He also wants to know what triggers her, and he wants to sort of learn to not trigger her, like to learn what not to do with her, sort of being her apprentice. Like, is he younger than her? Because here with the Page of Pentacles, I see her like very, it's not that he's immature, but I think that compared to her, he's a bit much more like practical guy. He also, everything that has to do with, achievements or advancing in life, he is all about results. It's all about like action and reaction. So probably he's not that intuitive. He's more like observing her and observing what she does. And he's like, oh, I say this and she reacts like this. Oh, she doesn't like this. Oh, okay, so I guess. And I see him very slow, I would say. Like he really observes her for a long time, and he still hasn't figured her out. I don't think that it's about, you know figuring her out, but it's more about being trying to be attentive and showing that he's responsible, that he has a consistency to his character. But then with the Five of Pentacles, there's something about him probably losing a bit of his confidence, like the initial confidence that he had when he started, like, you know I think that he felt so good initially because when he got her number, or when he started talking to her, and when he got into a relationship with her, there's something about him feeling very masculine and him feeling like victorious. But then we are progressing to this state of like, okay, I think I'm putting this effort, but I don't see the results yet. Like, I don't have any positive feedback about what I'm doing in this relationship. So probably he feels a bit like inferior to her. There's something about him not feeling um that sure. Like, he's like, okay, like, am I doing okay? Like I believe that he's someone that he needs to be guided, like he needs to be praised a lot, or he needs to be told directly, okay, you are a great partner, or you are doing a great job, or no, you made a mistake. I think that being very precise with him, I don't know why he gives me Taurus energy, and I know he's not a Taurus. I know he's not a Taurus, but he does give me this slow energy, sometimes for him to comprehend. And she's so full of energy that is like is like she is so complex for him, and so emotional. And for him, it's like, oh, okay, okay, you feel like this? Oh, well, I will be here in the corner if you need me. Something like this. He's much more about being practical and just showing up and being present, and that's it. Um, but yeah, probably he feels like, a bit overwhelmed by her experience in life, or maybe by her fame, probably. Um, But yeah, then the relationship as an overall, we have the Five of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Again, I think that with the Five of Cups and the Two of Swords, definitely they had, I don't know how long they had been dating, but they could have a bit of moments where they wanted to break up, or they wanted to end things, or they tried to end things. And I don't know, one of them felt very negatively, like one of them really wasn't very good emotionally, so there was this was sort of putting in risk the relationship. And I think that they are still going to go through these periods, maybe where people are going to be like, okay, are they still together? Because I saw, maybe someone saw Taylor, or maybe someone saw him being serious, being a bit disconnected from each other, people sort of suspecting that maybe they are breaking up, or that they are taking a time off from the relationship. Um, Honestly, I think that they could go through some moments of indecision. Like, I really can't decide. I cannot see the future for us. I cannot see it. Like, I'm not in the mood to continue with this. But then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I think that it's all about, I think that at the end, if they break up, or if they separate themselves, or if they look like they are distant from each other, there's something about them putting the effort at the end. There's something, I don't know, I feel like one of them, maybe him, is a bit much more stable. Like, she sort of is like, okay, I don't know how to fix this, but I only know that I will keep working on this. I believe in this relationship, and I want to keep putting the effort. So I will be here putting the effort for this relationship, rooting for the relationship, while you go through all these emotional turbulence, or all these insecurities, or all this indecision. Like, I understand, but I will be stubbornly here just in case you need me. So I think that definitely the connection is still not very stable. Honestly, I also don't see feelings. From Taylor's side, with the Two of Cups, definitely I think that she wants to heal the way she connects with people and the way she is in relationships. She definitely wants to work this out. She's like, okay, I don't want to repeat the same pattern. I'm trying. Maybe this guy is not the typical person that she would date, but she's like, I'm trying to connect in here. I'm trying to connect with love. I'm trying to open up. I'm really trying. But yeah, there are things that are bigger than them. Maybe destiny, maybe real life, everyday life and challenges and they are very different. But I can see them like getting very practical at the end, and being like, this is not broken. Like we can fix this, but it has to have a lot of dedication, a lot of dedicated work. This relationship has to, like, they really must want it, or they really have to put the work, not so much like the emotions and the ideals and all the words and all the, the celebration and the decoration and exaggeration of things, like, oh, we hang out in these cool places, oh, we are seen having fun and laughing here. No, it's more about building something together. So I see this guy a bit immature, but I definitely could see him like sort of working for her, putting the effort for her, being very awkward at first about it. And actually her finding his awkwardness a bit like not so attractive, because it seems like he's losing confidence in himself. The initial image that he had of this very, this very secure guy, he's slowly like showing her that actually he can be a bit, it's not that he's insecure, but he's a bit like immature in some aspects. It's like he doesn't know what to do. You need to sort of guide him by the hand, grab him by the hand and guide him. But he's a good student. He's a good learner. So yeah, guys, this is all I have for these two. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is my first time doing this, so I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.